Hey guys, we're going back to the Rootrees today. Um, as you can see, the art has changed. They did some more with the art. I don't know about everybody else, but I kind of don't like these three pictures or this picture of the girls now because I realized they wanted the clothes to look more 90s-ish and stuff, but it kind of looks like they have 13-year-old faces. So I don't know how long ago this picture was supposed to be because it says that they were like 19, 20 years old because the oldest one was actually married. So, um, but anyway, we're gonna go back to this stuff here. And we got some new stuff. We got Stephanie Jones. Handwritten CM. So let's go look up Stephanie. If we have to, we can look up let's see. Stephanie Jones. Stephanie Jones, a candidate for city council, won her campaign on election day about a month ago. No mention of the Roottrees, but the Butler County Times. We don't want that there. We want this over here. Let's see if we can find stuff about Stephanie here. Most recent mention of Stephanie Jones is a small report detailing the election results. She's born Stephanie Landon until her marriage to local business owner Brian Jones. She's lived in Butler County her whole life. She grew up in a home without a father, with my mother and her partner. Ooh. I essentially had an entire female influence. She's distant cousins of the Rootrees. Her mother, Caroline, a local artist who has appeared on the front page of the Butler County Times in the past, has often come out opposed to the corporation's policies regarding deforestation. Okay, so her mother, Caroline. So, let's see here. Do we have anybody in here? I mean, it could be a marriage, but if they're talking about a partner, I don't think it'll be a marriage. So, the only one that looks that way from any of these is this one here. So, what does that mean? Guardian, adoption, or otherwise? Makes sense. So then her mother was related, so her name was Stephanie Landon, right? Stephanie controls Stephanie Landon. I'm guessing politics, because she's in city office. And she married Brian Jones. And her mother's name is Caroline. So But there's only... Oh, CM. Caroline Morden. Then her... Oh, she's from the first one. So yeah, the first daughter, or the first child was a daughter. Gwendolyn, I believe. So, because it says so in Elias's thing. So she would have a different name than Roottree, probably. So... Guessing Caroline Morden would work? I mean, we could look. Well, they said she was in the periodical, or she was on the Butler County Times before, so how about we do... Cover story about a local artist. Isn't much about Caroline as a person. She's mostly a listing of art. She's seems to get top billing. Atlantis Burden. Art of beauty of portrait of women. According to the quote further down, Atlantis Burden is meant to symbolize society split by indecision. And we'll see if we come up with anything over here as well. A few art websites, not much detail. She seems to be associated with the movement called PFLAG. What is organized in the 70s? Acronym stands for Parents and Friends of Lesbians and Gays. Okay. I think I knew what that was. I just didn't remember what that was. I think I've heard of that before. Caroline. So this is Caroline. Okay. So we still don't know. Well, her name is Landon. Is there anybody else named Landon that's in here? Mark. So then Mark would be her dad, I'm guessing. And her mother is an artist. But we still don't know the name of her partner. Is there a way... Caroline Morden partner? No. It's not gonna look that up. Yeah. No, so... we don't know that yet, but we do have these pictures that we can put in, because that's Brian, I'm guessing. That's her. And then this is her mother. And we have the secondary picture of her mother's probably within the Three Spirits one. So then... And we have no idea what this is. Or what Jim's children's are. But we do have... We have these two sisters. We could always try. Well, she said that Morgo had blonde hair like Gwen because Gwen and Aunt Morgo, she tried to dye their hair blonde like them. So I'm guessing that would be her. And then Gwen would be this one. She also said something about, like, I think in her book that about the women, most of the women beforehand just being housewives. So maybe we could try those. Okay, so Morgo was right. Yay! Morgo. Yay! I was right. Landon, Mark, Jones, Brian. That picture. That picture. That picture. That picture. Yay! Oh, I did get him right finally.
It's time for your headlines. Once an hour, every hour, on the 45. It's a bizarre development to an already tragic tale. In the wake of the accident that took his life, some of Carl Roottree's belongings have apparently gone missing. Most
Ooh.
a framed photo of the Roottree family from the mid-1970s that Carl had.
Wait a minute.
Interviewed a local psychologist about who would do such a thing and why. For that article, search online for WRTD News. Again, that's WRTD.
Okay. So that's him, but this is not Jim. So is this Jim then? I'm guessing. But we got her. We got these all right. We just don't know who her girlfriend is. Jazz radio during their news segments. During the interview, it's revealed there wasn't a break-in since someone with a key to the office took the picture. Don't believe their lies. It's just comment below. Don't believe their lies. This is just another instance of the Roottree curse. Oh, what the fuck is that? A long rambling conspiracy website with a very small, very red text on a black background says the Rootrees are cursed. With Carl and Brenda and their girls, that makes 5 new deaths. Not only that, but 3 of the 5 presidents of the Roottree Company have died mysteriously. They say Guy's car was hit by a drunk driver. Who the heck's Guy? Oh, Guy Hudson from that picture. Then Ernie Madsen Jr. Ernie Jr. stepped down. Was he poisoned? Now, just this week, Carl died in a plane crash. This cannot be a coincidence. And they claim that if you connect the dots in the pattern of the 5 pieces wrapper, it creates a Mayan ruby skull. New entry from a month ago claims the owner of the site received an email from Chair-Rah asking him to take the site down with faked proof that Ernie Madsen Jr. actually had a heart condition and wasn't poisoned. Oh, Chair-Rah. Could that be Clark's son? The one that's missing? Maybe he's Clark's son. It's from 1996 and has a blurry picture of the Roottree Candy Company factory, seemingly taken by the website's author through some trees. It seems that Operation RT-29 is real. I witnessed a helicopter land. Ideas by Thomas Overwood. And Spirit Cola claims that Spirit really stands for Satan's plague is returning in 2020 or 2000. Stock markets and the devil's numbers. Ernie Madsen Jr. Who is that? Well, if he was a president. Due to heart illness, Ernie Jr. is stepping down as president of Roottree and starts the second quarter. His second cousin Carl, former Watchman of the Year, will take over. It's been 13 years since Ernie was forced to step into the role of the president unexpectedly. Back then, not much was known about the other man except for his full name. Played Ernie Jr. and for the typical luxuries. Retreat to record profits by developing new products. Maple crisps. Okay, so he's the second cousin. So that means he's another one in a different family. So is he here? Is he here? Or over here? Because Gwen's by herself, so. But it looks like, do we have a name, Chris? Chris Rafferty, yeah. So I'm guessing that's his name. So I'm guessing that's his son between him and Jane. So. Oh, yeah, the Mr. Morden that was taking the pictures. Who is that? Oh, man, I don't know. Well, she said something about Zach taking over. So. Morden? Small blurb about Zach Morden, son of James and Gwendolyn Morden. So it's James, and grandson of Elias. Inheriting Elias entrusted me to carry on his legacy, and that's what I plan to do, along with the 5 pieces. So she said Zach was younger than his older sister. So Zach goes there, and then Angelica goes here. And then their dad was James. See, hold on, I got a message from somebody. Let me check. Never mind. Anyway, my friends needs to learn that when I say recording, I mean I'm doing it now. So, okay, so we had Guy Hudson, right? So, Guy Hudson. Guy Hudson, along with his twin sister, are no strangers in public when it comes to Roottree snacks. They both appeared in the company's advertisements as children. Boys and girls agree era. Now Guy's taken over the Roottree company. Credits his mother and father, Angie and Christopher, with providing his fiery due. Okay, so they got red hair. Guy's uncle and current president, Zachariah, has decided to take an early retirement to focus on traveling the world with his wife. So Zach got married to Clara. Now that our daughters have started families of their own, Clara and I plan to reflect. So Zach married Clara, and then Angie married Christopher. So Christopher Hudson. And then they had Guy and who's the other one? Fiery dew. Okay, so spider search. Fancy flavors. Girls and boys agree. That didn't work. Zachariah. Yeah. If I do this, will it come up with a different one? There we go. Find a site about a successful ad campaign. One of the ads listed is from the 1950s. Boys and girls agree. The ad campaign is described as having the premise that boys and girls are often diametrically opposed. First advertisement in the series most memorable due to the bright red hair of the boy and the girl involved on the magazine advertisements, which would be him and his sister. Roottree campaign. Both of them agree that Roottree is their favorite. So the boy is Guy and the twin is his sister. I don't know who that is. And we don't know who has kids out of the two of them. Otherwise, I would put one of them down, but I don't know which one has kids. So I think housewife goes for her because, like Laura said. So that means the two boys were in here. We could do a periodical on the business part. Clancy Roottree. Nothing relevant. Okay. Clancy Edward Roottree? There we go. 1950s. If it's just creeping, from context, it's clear that it allows the entire Roottree to earn money and basic profits of the candy company. Okay, so then who's left on my list? It's a Miracle Jr. Let's not just do Miracle. Let's do Miracle Roottree. Who the frick are you? If there's a Miracle Jr., there's gotta be a Miracle. Found a website for the Miracle Network, a production company run by Miracle Roottree Estate. Witness the testimonies of Miracle's Roottree. Miracle Roottree arrived so late in his mother's life that the doctor swore he wouldn't survive his first year. His mother and father, Elias and Gwyneth, named him Miracle because 14 years? Jesus. Final child of his generation was nearly torn apart by countless health problems, but still, with the power of God on his side, he persevered. 23 later, Miracle Roottree Jr. arrived and became the famous family's second vessel for higher power. Miracle Jr. spread the gospel. Oh, he's preached. Okay. New England. Blurb and a flyer. Oh, so you're Rainbow Boy. And who's this? Oh, this is the third. So, and his wife, Nicole. So I'm guessing Nicole is his wife. So, and his wife Canola are said to be used pastures to the flyer said to make a spiritual appearance. Okay, so then he's the youngest. I don't know who he married. But since he's the youngest, then he has to be this one. Um, and then Nicole is his wife's name. There's two of them. Oh no, Ernie's daughter's name is Nicole too. So Nicole Madison would be Ernie's daughter, so that wouldn't work. So Nicole Smith. So then Miracle the Third. He's a pastor or preacher. He's a preacher. I'm hoping this does not send me over. It probably won't until I am done doing the pictures, probably. You're a preacher too. Miracle Jr. Don't know his wife. Oops. Oh, I got Gwendolyn right too. Uncle Smith, James Morden, Lansing Clara, Hudson Christopher. Oh, yay! I got his picture right. What do you want?
So, you may have heard the news. Some of Carl's things have gone missing. That includes the pictures and mail I brought you earlier. I promise I didn't steal it, but I did borrow it. I'll return it once we're done. Let me deal with my family in the meantime. Oh, I guess that means I've officially confessed. I'm a Roottree. I assure you I have a reasonable explanation for the secrecy. I'm about to do something big the family doesn't approve of. If you could just wait a little bit longer, I'll tell you more.
Need 15 more blood relatives. Okay, since you're Mr. Thai boy, then this would be you. And I'm betting that's you. Because they said that Miracle Jr. was in the picture. And then this one, they said Miracle was in the picture, so I'm guessing that's you. And then you are the third. This is... So I have... Again, I can't put Guy or them down because I don't know. So she said Eli, her brother, but not the other Eli, right? Clancy's in him. Gwen is Gwen. Zach's not a bad president. Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy last year. Oh, so Patsy. So Junior married Patsy? So Clancy or Elias Jr. married Patsy. What's Patsy? Patricia Jones or Patricia Christensen? I don't know which one. But anyway, that's not what. Sam working alongside farmhands EC and John. Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother. So there's two Elis. One is her younger brother, but there's two Eliases that have middle name or middle initials. C and M. I don't know which ones they are. But now we know. I feel we should figure out that this is Elias Jr. This is Elias Jr. and he's the last, or those two are the last ones of the picture. And she said that her and her brothers were all grouped up together in the picture. And she's right there. So these three should be her brothers. So out of the three of her brothers, these two kind of look disturbingly like Dad. But she said Eli looked like Dad. So I'm gonna say that this one is Clancy. And that this one is him. And let's see if we get it right, because that should be three more in the line. Alright. Ah! Okay, yeah, so Clancy and Elias, and I got all those pictures right. Okay. Okay, so that is, so Elias is there, so Patsy goes there. Clancy goes there. So Eli, her brother, has to be like the one that she said looks you're similar to this one. So it's either one of these two that's Clancy Jr. But I don't know which one. I think that's Guy. Hudson. So I figured out who all the 5 pieces are. I got those pictures for him and that. Don't know. This is an Eli. And I have a feeling it's this one in the picture. Because he looks like his older brother. Wait a minute, does that say? Let me see. Does it say what his initial is in the picture? It just says Eli. But yeah, I bet that's him. We got one. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Does Stephanie have an extra picture on her? No, she doesn't. But she does. which we have not filled in. And that looks like her, so we'll keep that. Who has a child that has an extra picture? Because there's a little girl in that picture, and I don't know who she is. Also, we could just kind of make a guess. Well, we know Angelica has like red hair because her kids have red hair. So I'm guessing that's her. And I'm guessing since they said all the mothers are housewives, I think he's the second president because Dad was yelling about him getting the job first. And which one is he? Is that him? I'm guessing because these three are her brothers, so that would be him. I think. Because Mom said Sam should be in the picture too. But when... Oh, yeah, I don't have his name or his occupation over here. So that's two of them. So if I can do one more... So you know what? We could just do this. I think that's him. We'll do... What? President... Third president? Okay, so that's not him. The picture's not him. So let's switch him over here. Ah, that would make sense because they said he got in a car accident. So I'm wondering if he got in a car accident before he was able to have any kids. Yeah, that's what it was. He got into a car accident and died before he had any kids. Okay. So this is him. And I'm betting this is her, but I don't know her name. And I think she's a housewife too, but I don't know her name. But her last name is Hudson. Bonnie. I was figuring because it says Bonnie in the thing. So that would be that. I have a picture for that one, which has been unlocked somehow. Huh? And there's a picture that's been unlocked for this one. Does that mean I have a picture of them? That means I have a picture of them. That means I have a picture of them. Who else do I have pictures of? Okay, I've got these two, which I don't have a picture of. I don't have a place to put. So it's a daughter and a mother? That one? It could be one of those. Eesh. Don't know. Who's the other names that are in this picture? So, there's Guy and Bonnie. Ernie Jr., I'm guessing, is that one. Carolyn is this one. Gwyneth M. And then Gwendolyn. Miracle Jr. Jim is this one. Clark. Carl. So it's Eli M. Okay, so he's Eli M. He kind of looks like he's a mechanic. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's what it looks like because he's wearing that outfit like that. So then, which one out of these three? I like the fact that they take away the pictures when you're like almost done with it. Also, I may have to stop here soon because I have to go start dinner and do some stuff with the pots and pans and things right here. So we got Bonnie there that we put up. We put Elias up. No. Or Elias M up. So if we can try one more. And there's 2 spots where we have kids. So Nicole. Madsen. That's her. Okay, so then let's try her over here. Even though I feel like because they only mentioned one kid, it would be one kid, but she doesn't go there. And we only have one over here that is a picture. So I'm wondering if this is it. So just in case, let's do this. She said her name was Debbie, right? Oh! Yeah! Right. Okay, so that will be the last one we do. So Elias was right. He's a mechanic. Deborah Bean and Bonnie was right too. Good. Okay, so what I'm going to do before I go is I'm going to go over here, and since we know this is Bonnie, put Bonnie's extra picture over there. Oh, wait. We have her too? Okay, so here's the thing. It looks like we have this picture unlocked. This picture unlocked. The second one of Raina. This picture of his wife unlocked. Because usually they're locked when you don't have them. That's a lot of information I could pick up. Okay, so we put Bonnie's picture there. And since we know, we'll put in Ernie Jr. here. I won't try to find his picture or anything. And he's the third or the fourth president because Guy was the third. But we won't find a picture for him right yet. And then we'll try to look for some other things because I need to find out who Miracle Jr. married. And we still need to figure out who all these people married because I know Patsy. I don't know Lauren's mom's name. And I don't know these two. I know this is supposed to be Wild Bill Williams, but he has a different name. So we'll figure that out later. And I don't think these are student K through 12, but because I put down the one that was for Nicole. It has two names that must be typed in manually. The clues are obscure, but have intentionally hidden in the past and may even require some leaps. Okay. So I wish we knew more about Chris, but like I said, I probably should stop there because I gotta go downstairs and do some dishes and stuff. So, well, I guess I will see you guys later. Bye.